Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was nothing short of a big disappointment to me because, I'm an MCU fan. In particular, I really like Ant-Man. I like that character a lot. I'm not saying they're the best films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but The Adventures of Paul Rudd as Ant-Man were to me completely delightful. Having Michael Pena as Luis in there made it even better. And while I didn't like the second Ant-Man as much as the first one, I still enjoyed both of them a lot. And so I was really excited about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania coming out, particularly because, Jonathan Majors, prior to the controversy, one of the hottest actors in the world, coming in to play Kang. And even though we got a glimpse of Kang really a little bit in Loki, we were going to get full-blown Kang in this movie. And look, for me and a lot of other people, the movie was pretty disappointing. It's one of the lowest critic scores of any Marvel Cinematic Universe at 47%. And when the movie came out, it got a lot of people, including myself, kind of being a little bit critical about the writing of the movie. We did not think that the writing of this film was strong, which was particularly concerning because the writer of the film, which was Jeff Loveness, the writer of Quantumania, had also been tapped to write Avengers Kang Dynasty, the upcoming next Avengers movie. And, when you went down Jeff's credits, he really didn't have much experience at all. I mean, he had written Rick and Morty. He had done a little writing on Daniel Radcliffe's TV show Miracle Workers. He was one of the writers on the Oscars for TV special. But really, when you go down his resume, it's really not that big. That doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a shot. I have no problem that he was given the writing duties for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but it didn't work out. And what I said on this show and on our channel was that, listen, this kid, he might end up being great, but this Jeff guy is not ready to write an Avengers movie. I mean, the only real sample size we had was Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but that's enough for now. I mean, he might write 3 or 4 more scripts in the upcoming years, and they could end up getting better and better and better, and he could be fantastic, and I hope he does. I hope for great success for him. But right now, this ain't the guy to write the next Avengers any more than should be the next guy to write the next Avengers. Which I know that breaks many of your hearts. But yes, I'm afraid I can confirm for you today, I am not the next writer of Avengers. Well, we kind of said on the show, I think they'll probably make a move and remove him. And according to reports, that's exactly what they did. Jeff Snyder, of course, who is a writer for The Ankler and Below the Line, and he's gotten a number of things, decently big things about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He was the first one to break that Harrison Ford was going to be the new Thunderbolt Ross and several other things. He is now saying that according to his studio source, Jeff Loveness has been removed as the writer of Avengers Kang Dynasty and was actually removed a little while ago prior to the writer's strike happening, and that his removal has nothing to do with the writer's strike. This comes to us from the folks over at Gamerant who wrote the following. However, the Ankler reporter and Below the Line editor, Jeff Snyder, has heard Jeff Loveness is no longer writing Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. According to Snyder, Loveness' departure had nothing to do with the ongoing writer's strike, as he exited Avengers: The Kang Dynasty before the labor dispute. During an appearance on the Hot Mic, Snyder clarified that he does with John Roca. He does a podcast with John. Mm-hmm. Snyder clarified that this news was unconfirmed. However, according to a source, it sounds like they're going in another direction. And then here's a social media post that Jeff put out. Rumor hearing that screenwriter Jeff Loveness is off the Avengers Kang Dynasty and that he fell off prior to the strike. And again, later on, it says it sounds like they're going back to scratch and starting from the beginning and writing that. All right. This, to me, is kind of good news on a couple of fronts. Again, I wish no ill will towards Jeff Loveness. I didn't like the script for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. No big deal. Everybody has a bad day at the office. Again, like I said earlier, I hope he goes on to write Oscar-winning movies. I really do. But again, like I said, it's just that the dude's not ready right now to write an Avengers movie. So that's good news, number one. I also, and I don't want to read too much into it because it's just one line that got thrown in there, but that they might be going back to go in a new direction. I, who am a big fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, have not been in love with the Marvel Cinematic Universe in phases 4 and 5. A few great things, Shang-Chi, WandaVision, Ms. Marvel, a few great things. A lot of mediocre things and a couple of crappy things. And that's not what we're used to in our Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're used to banger after banger after banger. And so it is also kind of refreshing to me that it sounds like a little bit that maybe Kevin Feige is pumping the brakes a little bit and saying, let's relook at this. Let's re-examine where we're going. You've got time. I mean, these Avengers movies, while you need to be kind of in development of them right now, they are still a ways off. They're still not coming up for a while. So they got time to do it. So am I surprised to hear this news? Not at all. We kind of thought that they would make this move, especially after the reception of Quantumania. Is it good news? I think this is good news. And you know what else? I think this is good news for Jeff Loveness too. He's a fairly inexperienced writer compared to a lot of the feature film writers. He probably took a pretty decent black eye for Quantumania, and why not take that pressure off him right now and let him go and write something a bit smaller than an Avengers movie and see if he can get his feet under him.
We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The writer for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Jeff Loveness, who was scheduled to write the new Avengers movie, Kang Dynasty, apparently, according to these reports, has been removed from the project, and it sounds like they're going in a new direction. I think this is good news. What do you guys think? Whatever you guys think about all this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel here. And also, if you want to hear our full daily show, go and subscribe to our podcast, the John Campea Show podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcasting app of choice.